The Ball Guy Show starts right now. Hope you enjoy the show. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Guys, what an exciting episode we got today. I got Fantom Force in the house. We're going to be bringing them on shortly. But first, which, by the way, you can listen to Fantom Force on Wepa FM. If you have not downloaded Wepa FM, you're missing out. I say it week in, week out. I'm constantly mentioning Wepa FM. It is the ultimate bilingual internet station. English, Spanish, hip-hop, freestyle, electro-funk. Man, you get to listen to music from Cuba, bro. Cuban, old school Cuban music, salsa, merengue, bachata, reggaeton, everything, whatever, hip-hop, anything, man. All right? Download wepa.fm. Also, these guys are also from Desu Records. If you guys have not checked out my episode with the Desu Records Takeover, check it out. I had Joe Pito, DJ Jojo Hader on, and check out that episode. That episode, the link to that episode will be on the description of this episode, so you guys can check it out. My Florida driver friends, if you guys get to an accident, you got to hit on my boy Kevin Guerrero. All right, he will fight for you. He fought for me. Do not fight the insurance companies on your own. Do not do that to yourself. Do not do that. He will fight for you. They will lowball you. They will try and scam you. He will not let that happen. He is a warrior. That's why Warrior Law Group. Call my buddy Kevin Guerrero. Tell him that the bald guy, JC, sent you. Before we bring these guys out, let's check out one of the songs.
Welcome aboard the Lazarus Interstellar. Prepare for the resurrection.
Cruising through the galaxy in my very own wormhole, floating by planet Earth just to pop in and wave high. Close your eyes, go and see stellar cruise with you and me, swimming through the Milky Way. Fantom Force is here to stay.
The Lazarus Interstellar. Welcome aboard.
Close your eyes, you're gonna see a stellar cruise with you and me, swirling through the Milky Way. The Fantom Force is here to stay. Cruising through the galaxy in my very own wormhole, floating by planet Earth just to pop in and wave high.
Prepare for the resurrection.
right, let's bring the guys on. What's up, fellas?
What's
What's
up,
up, brother?
Bro, what a cool video. What a cool song. I mean, dude, you can't help but smile with that video, man. Before we get to your songs. For people discovering Fantom Force for the first time, who are you guys?
We are the
By the way,
Fantom
first of
Force.
all, very cool gimmick. But I love the mask. I love the dude. It's like Space Ace and Space and dude, it's really cool, bro. Very cool. Let me just give you shout outs
Thanks,
for
man.
that.
Much love. We're actually brothers too. So we've been together for a long time, and both of us come from different backgrounds, and we have between the both of us, we have lots of experience in different bands, and we decided to put this together, almost like a bonding experience. And we moved in together, and we just started writing and writing. And the song that you just heard is produced by Oba Frank Lords from Dark Beat
Secret
and Secret
Secret
Society.
Society. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
we go
Now
way back.
now you guys say you guys are brothers but have different backgrounds. Can you elaborate on that?
Yes, for sure. Well, it's quite a long story because the reason why we dress up like this is to remain timeless, but we go way back. So it started off for me as a roadie for Erotic Exotic. And this is how I met all the guys, and this is how I met Frank Lords. And I actually learned how to play percussion on his drums.
Okay. But you guys have, but you two as brothers have different backgrounds. Meaning what? No.
Yeah, we've
Meaning
been
musical background.
in different bands. You know, my brother was in a rock band that toured with Duran Duran pretty much all around. And, you know, I was always into music. I was always going to raves. I was, you know, influenced by my Rabbit in the Moon and Prodigy. And I was in a couple of rock bands myself, but we always wanted to get together to do this electronic dance music project because we were always into it, always going to the raves, going to the old school ultras when it used to be called Zenfest, and you know we just always wanted to do this, but you know we always had our other paths. So when we were able to get together and do this, you know, man, it was a miracle, and it just came out just so badass.
Yeah, and what made you to decide to finally get together? And when did that happen?
Well,
It happened a couple years ago. We decided to move in together, and I kind of kidnapped my brother from Miami and brought him up here to the mountains of North Carolina. And that's when we really started to dig into the music and coming up with the concept and trying to do something different.
And so growing up, you guys, music was always a big part of your lives, right? Both of you.
Always. Our father is a percussionist, un conguero percusionista. So
Oh, okay.
music has always been in our blood. Even though I'm a percussionist as well, I started off as a drummer, and I used to play to a lot of heavy metal. And it wasn't until I met Frank Lords and I saw him perform, and he blew my mind. And he made me realize that you could put percussion in any type of music. And it made
Yeah,
me fall in love con la percusión, la conga, los timbales.
Cuban style.
most
That's right.
definitely, baby.
Yeah. At what point did you guys realize that this could be something serious between you two getting together and man, let's get this going? And when did you guys really realize, man, this could be something good, man?
It,
As
wa-
for me, I always knew that once me and my brother got together, especially him being the musical wizard that he is, I mean, he's the mastermind behind, you know, what thrives me. You know, we co write and do like a lot of stuff together, but a lot of the music is all his brain. And, you know, I get my inputs there and out, man. And even though he's my younger brother, I learned from him. You know,
I
I
love
look
that.
up to him because he's always been a great musician, great ear. So I knew once we started to write and got like a track or two together, but we're saying, wait a minute, bro, this shit is turning out badass, man. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. And it's just gotten big, that we just want to put it out there.
Yeah,
I,
for me it was when DJ George Ojeda did the remix of that song you played. He did a remix of that, and we put out a whole other video, and that was our first release through Dustune. And once I saw that people were believing us and playing the record, I said, man, this could be something really awesome. We ended up going to Calle Ocho and doing our first show out there, even though we're more of like a dark, in the dark type band with all the lights and stuff, but we still pulled it off. And Calle Ocho was awesome. We had a blast, and we got to meet all the other Dustune artists as well.
how did that work out? Doing Coyote, how was that? What was that like?
Well, we grew up in Miami, so going to Calle was a yearly thing, since being kids, and my mom was an executive at Budweiser, so Budweiser used to have the biggest, huge, like
Stage.
hugest stage, and we met all the Cuban artists. So us
Celia
going and
Cruz.
playing, us going and playing a big stage in Calle was awesome. We've always wanted to do it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And how did it feel weird being because you guys are all about lights and theatrical lights and all that stuff? Was it weird performing in the daytime?
Not really, because
No.
we've been performing for so long, and just being from Miami, we're just used to the outdoors. We couldn't do our full-on show, which has lots of lasers and all that, but at least behind us, DJ Ojeda had our video playing in the background, and our friends and family were there, and we just had a blast. We brought all the kids on stage, and we just had fun.
Oh man, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And how did your family feel when you guys decided to get together? You to leave the other music behind, leave the other bands behind, and decide to collaborate together.
Well, it's a natural thing because myself, my brother, and my dad are the musicians of the family. So it was just a natural gravitation.
Now,
Yeah.
I saw a third person in that video. Who
Yeah.
is it?
That third person is our guitarist, Hara, and he's a really good friend of ours. He lives up in New York, and we did all this like emailing back and forth to each other. We really wanted to add that guitar element, and he played with me in several bands, and he loved the concept, and he contributed to it, and he really added a lot to what we were doing as well.
Let me tell you something. That guitar part is really cool too. I mean, it meshes really good, man. I love the sound, bro. That's
Yeah.
a really cool sound. Vaya, está bien bueno.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Wait. Yeah.
Wait
Wait
till you
till you
hear the
hear
new track.
our next track coming out. Wait till you hear the guitars on that. Actually, we wanted to put the announcement out there. We're releasing our next song. It's called Bionic Groove, and we're gonna release it through Destune, which will probably be in a matter of 2 weeks. And
Nice.
that song has really mad guitars in it as well too. And we think that everybody's gonna love the song.
The song
Um,
too was it was produced by Frank Lords,
Yeah.
and he played some percussion on it as
Oh
well.
yeah.
He mixed it for us, and man, it sounds great. We're also going to put out an instrumental of it as well.
nice, man. Nice, nice, nice. Where did the name Fantom Force come from?
The name Fantom Force came from the two of us just throwing a lot of names at each other, and we're old school break dancers, so we kind of we almost called it Fantom Force Crew, to the homage of the old school breakdancing crews that we were in Hialeah back in the day. So we came up with Fantom Force, and we changed the spelling of it, and it just grew from there.
But let me tell you, so you guys are talking about old days break dancing, and I'm looking at you at your costumes, and I'm looking at your mask and your
Yeah.
helmets, and I'm thinking I'm talking to 20-something-year-olds.
No, yeah. That's why
I
we're
Yeah,
wearing this. We want to remain timeless and
I love
ageless.
it.
You know what I mean? And that way, when we take these off, they go, "Those were the guys under that." Even though a lot of
yeah,
people already know what we look like, but
right.
this is the whole concept, and we're going with it all the way.
Um, how would you describe your sound, the Phantom Force sound?
Fantom Force sound is an evolution of sounds. You know, we are influenced by so many people, starting from the Prodigy, Rabbit in the Moon, to even house music, breakdancing, old Soul Sonic Force, Africa Bambaataa, Michael Jackson. We're just inspired by so many different artists. So we try to tell some stories through our songs as well, because the whole goal was to play like these anime conventions and then later turn us into a cartoon. And that's kind of what I did in the video. I shot us and then I turned us into like cartoon characters.
Which I loved also. And let me tell you something. I enjoyed the. I mean, I thought I was watching an anime cartoon,
Thanks,
and
bro.
dude, I'm telling you, bro, you did a badass job there, bro.
Thank
Awesome
you.
job,
That was actually my first time ever doing a music video.
Robbie. You were gonna say something. What's up?
Yeah, no, yeah, I was gonna, man, announce, too, that, we got a couple of different things coming up. We also got two Spanish tracks coming out, which are gonna blow people's mind right behind this release. So stay tuned,
Spanish.
everybody. Stay tuned.
Oh, that's gonna be cool, bro. In Spanish también.
Yeah,
That's gonna
Yeah,
be
we
very cool.
yeah, after Bionic, we have a song called Locura. And if everything goes well, we have DJ George Ojeda might be doing a remix of Locura for us. So we're looking forward to that big time.
Well, let's keep it in prayer that everything will go well, bro. Everything looks so far. Everything looks good. That's
Thanks, man.
in the name of Jesus, everything will go. Everything will go perfect,
sure.
bro.
Thank you, bro. We did go through a rough time. We were about to release Bionic has only ever been played in Calle Ocho. And we were about to do a big release and shoot a video and all this amazing stuff. And then this huge hurricane hit us over here in North Carolina. And it put a stop to everything, where my brother had to move back to Miami and I had to figure everything out over here. So we're super excited that we're back on our feet and we're able to push things forward now.
Praise God. Thank God, bro. Thank God that you guys are okay. Did you guys lose anything?
Yeah, we pretty much had to restart, everything. So we had to start all over from scratch and then build up again. But
Well,
that's okay. We're back at it.
Yeah,
fighting.
yeah.
Thanks to our
Uh,
friends and families who helped us through, and friends from our record labels and stuff like that all helped us.
that's good. That's good. What makes your chemistry different from other bands?
Well, we're brothers to begin with, so that that's always good. We've always had a good chemistry together. Even as kids, we used to dress up like Kiss and play, and we just want to vibe with the rest of the musicians and throw down and hopefully get to do some more shows in the near future.
Yeah, we definitely want to bring back the old school, like, attraction on stage. Well, not to say that, the music out there is, man, kicking ass. I love all the DJs, man, all the big name DJs, but we like to be on stage as well too, and just, put on a show like, man, Rabbit in the Moon used to do, like the Prodigy used to do, a real live attraction. So that's what we're praying for. Hopefully, we get the chance to do it.
What's the biggest advantage of being brothers working together in a band?
Bro, we just, we come up with ideas, and, there's no arguments about it. We just have that brotherly love and connection that we've always had, and my two great minds together makes one great ass track. You know what I mean?
One thing you said earlier, Robbie, is that even though he's your younger brother, you learn from him. So you are not minding shifting and listening to him and listening to his ideas and taking advantage of his gift. So that's awesome. 'Cause
Not at
not
all.
everybody does that. Not everybody does that.
Not at all,
No,
man. I feel like I've become a better musician
Love
and
that.
performer because of him.
Love that. Love that. Well, and what's the hard is if there is a hard part? Apparently there isn't. But what is the hardest part of working together?
is right now the distance being
Yeah.
because I'm in North Carolina and he's in Miami,
Yeah.
so the distance is always hard because we're not in the same city, and to perform and all that stuff is difficult. But we music is in our blood. We've been doing this for a long time. Like as my brother mentioned, I was in a band called I Was Not Well back in the day. We signed a record deal. We toured with Duran Duran. Um, I also played on the George Acosta's Fever Express back in the day in the 90s. I performed live with Fever Express and played with a lot of different house DJs. I released a song called Hijo de Chango on Nervous Records through Oscar G's label Made in Miami. So, we have a lot of experience and we put our heads together and we're coming up with some cool stuff.
Cool, man. Cool. Now, what's the plan since Robbie is in Miami and you're in North Carolina? What's the plan of coming back together? Or are you moving to North Carolina? Caldroid, are you going back to South Florida?
At the moment, we both have to stay in these states because we both have children here. Like I
Right.
have a son, and so does he over there. So to meet halfway or to go to Florida for me is only a plane ride is an hour and 40 minutes, so
Hmm.
it's not long. So we're gonna figure some cool stuff out this year.
And it's also only, man, a record deal away, bro. Once we sign something big, and then that's when we'll get the opportunity, to get back together, and that's what we're hoping and striving for. We're trying to get our music in and just play one electronic dance music festival, which our producer, uh, Frank Lords, told us all you guys need is one opportunity, one music festival, so you guys can be out there, and then the sky's the limit, so we keep praying for that.
Can you guys tell more or less? I know you guys are not twins, but I don't even know if that's true or not. But can you guys tell what the other person is thinking without even saying it?
Uh, no.
No,
Nah,
no. You
Maybe
guys are not.
sometimes we do have that brother vibe sometimes, but we're not twins.
no.
No. Who's more laid back and who's more intense?
Uh, he's more intense. I'm more laid back.
So you guys balance each other out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you give me an example of what of a moment of where you needed to calm or he was too laid back and can you guys tell me an example?
Well, we're both a little firecrackers. I'm just a little laid back, but we always have each other's back from day one. We're super tight when it comes to that, and we know how to help each other out. I know how to calm him down. He knows how to calm me down, and that's how we work well together. And we're very open minded when it comes to, especially music. You got to be open minded and not be like a control freak. You have to listen to others' ideas and try to implement them and see where that goes.
So it's easy to say that music has made both your relationships stronger, right?
Most definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Music's in our blood, and it's just part of who we are, man.
Um, what's something you admire most about each other?
Bro, I think that we're
The,
both great dads. yeah,
That
we're
you're
both
both
we're
good
great
dads. Yeah,
dads?
yeah.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, I admire everything about my brother, and I love him to death, and I got his back 100%, and we always help each other out with anything and everything. And, family is important to us, and we're super tight with our kids. And, this is a family affair because DJ George Ojeda married into our family. So his sister married one of our cousins. So we're like Dustune family.
I was just gonna ask you. So how did you guys get together? How did you guys meet with DJ George Ojeda and Desu Records?
Through
So
our through
so
our
you guys
other
are
brother.
family.
Yeah, through our other brother. He's friends with our oldest brother, and we've known each other for years, and so that's how. hmm
So is your oldest brother in music also, or is
Uh,
he? No.
no, he's complete opposite.
Yeah, he was in law enforcement.
He's law
Oh,
enforcement. He does love music and he
Yeah,
loves playing percussion. When we all get together, we have a family jam. Like I said, our father is tremendo percusionista, and who performs more than we do. He plays every weekends with some DJs.
really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
yeah, man.
yeah. He's almost 80 years old and he's still jamming.
I love that, man. That's
Yeah,
awesome. Well, it's funny because some people say that the no matter how old you are, and if when you're a musician, the day you stop is the day you die. I've heard several people say that.
That is
And
true. That
so,
is true. I went through a tough period in my life where I put music on the back burner and I was just completely miserable until I found music again, in which I started writing a song. Then I showed it to my brother, and then he wrote lyrics to it, and that was our first Phantom Force song.
yeah,
which one, the truth?
No, it's called Cogelo. It's actually in Spanish.
yeah.
Yeah.
And where's that at?
It hasn't been released.
Yeah,
And
we
that
got
was your that was your first song and hasn't been released yet.
No.
Why? What's going on?
because
Well,
we
when it's
evolved.
your first song, it's your first song. Then the next one gets a little better, and then a little better, and a little better.
Bro,
So
but let us listen to it, bro.
yeah, we're gonna. I need to like remix it and put out that version. But we have about how many songs, bro? Like 20 something songs.
Yeah, like
Really?
20. Yeah. We got like 20 tracks in our arsenal. We're just doing it right. We're not releasing the ones until we're ready to bring out everything that we've got in our arsenal.
Also, we are planning on shooting a video for Bionic as well. And I want to give a shout out to the guys that help us because I'm the director and all that, but I'm also a performer. So sometimes I have a crew behind. So I want to give a shout out to Steven Dark and
Yeah,
Richie Vincent, who's going to help us on guitar
yeah,
on the video coming up.
most definitely, guys.
Cool, man. Cool. Um, have you guys ever thought what it would be like if you guys did not decide to do this? If you guys would have kept whatever direction musically you guys were going and not have decided to do this?
I
Well,
mean,
I was doing like Afro house, and then basically I went through a tough time, like a divorce, and then this
So
came up.
sorry.
But we still like dance music, and we still doing house music. So I probably would have stayed, probably doing a little more on the house, Afro house vibe.
I would have been just working hard, like I always do, and maybe doing some music. But like I said, I always wanted to get together with my brother to do this, and we're doing it. So there's no stopping us now.
Good, bro. Good. Now, let me talk to you about a barrio. What barrio did you guys grow up in? Hialeah? Was it Miami? Little Havana? ¿Qué parte?
Hialeah, baby.
Hialeah.
Hialeah. We
Yeah,
grew up in a place in West Hialeah called Mango Hill.
yeah.
And we were like one of the first families to move into it. It's like a townhouse complex, and what a great place to grow up, man. I would do it all over again in a heartbeat.
Cool.
No,
Where exactly was that at?
that's on West 12th Avenue y La 40 to La
Okay.
44.
Bro, we used to walk across the street to go to the Apollo Theater and to go to the Cave record store and to eat at Chico's,
Yeah,
literally right across the street.
yeah,
Oh man, that's awesome, man. I grew up in Little Havana. Yeah, like I told you guys before we started recording, I'm from South Florida myself. But I'm
Got
from Miami, Little Havana, Miami, bro.
nice.
awesome, bro.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
spend
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of time going there to drink cafecito and go to Casa del
Yeah,
Truco and shit with our grandfather. Loved it there.
Oh man. Oh man. I miss the Cuban food, bro. I'm in Texas now. I miss the Cuban
Uh,
food, bro.
I hear you, bro. I hear you big time.
Eh, walk me through how a Phantom Force song gets created, gets made.
It all starts with a beat, bro. I
Yeah.
program a beat, and then I get inspired by that beat, and then I find the keyboard, or I use samples, I reverse samples, I tweak things.
Yeah.
I just go crazy. Like I have little keyboards that I play on and little drum pads. So that's how it begins. And then once I have something solid, then I'll hit up Robbie and say, "Hey, bro, you got something for me?"
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, man. Like I said, bro, he's the mastermind. Once he starts creating, and then he gives me like a little taste, and then right there, man, I start to write. If I have any like little man idea, man, about the music, I'll hit him up, and if we agree on it, he'll say go right away, and do it, and then I start writing. But like I said, we co-write our stuff together, and we both are great writers. So our lyrics just man come out so super cool.
Nice. Who how do you know when a song is actually finished?
Bro, a song is never finished.
Yeah,
It's just like a painting, a painter with a painting. Sometimes you just never feel that it's finished. But when someone else tells me that it's finished, and then that's when I just go with it.
Well, 'cause it's funny, yeah, because Lazarus Interstellar, I saw that there's like what, like 8 versions of it.
Yeah, well, there's that version that you played. That was the original version
Yeah.
that we did with Frank Lords, and basically we recorded it in North Carolina. And we sent it to him, and he was coaching us throughout, and he mixed it up for us. And then Ojeda grabbed it and did the remix, and that's why there's several different remixes of it, and that's why it's through Dustune. So a lot of different versions that he did, which all came out super badass. And then we chose one of them, the radio edit, and we basically did a remix of the same video, but it's a little different.
yeah,
It's on the Dustune Records YouTube page.
yeah, yeah. A
Oh,
shout out. Speaking of that, to George Ojeda and John Pito. I mean, they believed in us, man, since day one, and they've got our back, and they still got our back. And another big one is to our producer, who I mean, he believed in us, man, since day one, and he continues to work with us. And we
It's
really thank God for that. For my Frank Lords,
big time.
yeah, he's the
I
best in the business.
I've known Frank Lords for a very, very long time. Like I said, I learned how to play congas on his congas, and él me apoyaba, and he still does till this day. And he has my back 100%. I love him to death. He's my godfather as well, and
really?
so blessed to have him in my life.
He's your godfather. That's cool, man.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Yeah, Frank Lloyd is a very talented yeah, he's very, very talented, man. And
big time.
Secret Society is obviously legendary from Miami. So
Bro, not only is he a badass in music, but he's a badass martial artist too. And from back in the day, he was a badass Shotokan karate guy. He's a badass, bro.
really, I didn't know about him.
Oh yeah, my man don't play that shit.
Okay, you guys say you guys have about 20 songs in your portfolio, right? Or in your catalog that's still, you guys have what song has challenged you the most creatively, whether it's been released or not?
um, hmm, I don't know. It's like these songs is kind of like a energetic flow. So once they start flowing, they just start coming out. I mean, the biggest challenge is being an engineer and tweaking and getting it right, and that's the hardest part is mixing. And I don't consider myself a producer, so I'd rather give my music to an elder so they can move it along. But I'm getting there little by little.
But yeah, one of the tracks that we really had a good time doing it, and it's really complex. Nobody knows about it yet, but it will be coming out one day. It's called Space Wolf, and the song was just a creative journey, which we had a great time doing it.
Yeah, it's almost like an anime, like a
Yeah,
cartoon anime. Obviously, we're really inspired by anime and going to conventions. In fact, this is how the song Bionic started. We went to a convention in Tennessee and we got to meet Lee Majors. And after we met him, I had a doll, a $6 million man doll on my desk, and I came up with this dope beat. And I was like, I looked over and I was like, "Yo, Bionic, that's it, boom!"
yeah,
And that's how we came up with the track.
yeah, yeah. That track. Speaking about tracks that really, was a masterpiece and a lot of different parts. I mean, the track started off way different than what it is now. And bro, we just kept working on it, and we got to the point that we said, okay, it's time to give it to the producer. And
Yeah, it
when
was
he got it and
our
he did his
guitarist.
thing, it came out amazing.
Our guitarist grabbed it and
Oh
rearranged
yeah.
it and threw down on the guitar. The guitar
Woo-wee.
is so funky, very like Red Hot Chili Peppers funky, that he did a great job.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, and with all this inspiration of anime and which obviously is in your videos and with how you guys dress, what what are the plans, if there is any, to to introduce your music to an anime cartoon, to an anime either a series or a film? What are the
Yeah,
plans?
we would. Well, our dream was to like tackle the anime conventions and do performances there and start spreading the word through these conventions instead of going through your normal channels.
Mhm.
And I still would like to do that, but after the hurricane, we got separated, and there's a lot of, variables that go along with that. But
Yeah,
that
so
would
yeah,
be
man, we're
ideal, was
rebuilding.
to perform those like after parties and build up from there.
It will make sense because if they see you, man, look at these guys, and then they hear the music. Hey, where's that music coming? That's us. That's
Yeah,
ours.
that's right.
That makes sense. Yeah. Um, what do you want listeners to feel when listening to Phantom Force?
Man, just to feel good, feel the groove, to dance. We say
Dance, dance,
there's a
dance.
in our songs you hear the word dance a lot. We want to make people move and groove and just get that energy flowing, that exchange of energy that they give you and you give them back. And that's what we live for, man.
Um, do you approach performing differently than recording?
Yeah. Recording is a lot more difficult than performing. For us is more of a fun free for all because we've done it for a long time. And but however, with time and having the money and a budget, we would we would be practicing and having things choreograph. I don't know how to say the word.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I get you.
you understand what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, with the right means and the right, money, uh, you know, our minds, man, we will put on a hell of a performance with dancers and robots and just a bunch of crazy shit that people will love to enjoy to watch us perform.
What's your studio environment like?
Much like how what you see here, a lot of lights, a lot of cool artwork, and just things to inspire you.
I was just gonna ask. So that's so you guys can stay in the moment, so you guys can feel the heat,
Yeah,
the beat and the momentum, right?
Yep.
that's right. Try to put
Um,
yourself in that vibe.
have you ever completely scrapped a song after spending hours on it?
Well, I mean, I think that happens to everybody because you end up writing so many songs and you just can't use them all. So sometimes some songs go to the back burner, unfortunately, but that's just the way it is. Even with artists that are drawers and painters, they have like a huge collection and only a select few get shown.
Now, Robbie, let me ask you. You mentioned Space Wolf, and now I'm excited about the song because the way you guys sounded super excited mentioning it, but you said if it gets released, or did I misunderstand that?
Well, no, yeah, we do plan to release it when the time is right. We also got a lot of track. We have another track that I think is one of our baddest ones. It's called Tribute, and it's a tribute to Rabbit in the Moon. And I mean, this song is fucking badass. We just need to get the pieces back together. But that's another one that's going to be coming out, which I'm stoked about. That I've always loved, and we had put that in the back burner because we started coming up with other material like Bionic, and we just kept on working on Bionic Groove, and we're stoked about that track, man, coming out. But man, like I said, we got a lot of super cool songs, and it is gonna take a little time and the right means. But when we're ready, we're just gonna blow it all out.
Now, what's the plan? Like every couple months, every once a quarter? Uh,
Bro, that's God's plan, man. We'll see what
Amen.
happens with the new release. Hopefully, I think that people are just gonna love it, and then we're gonna come right behind it with our Spanish tracks, which are just gonna blow people away. So we're just taking it, do one day at a time, man.
Yeah, if we had the budget to go into the studio, we would release a full length album because we are traditionalists, old school, and but nowadays everything is all singles, so we're just taking it one step at a time.
yeah, I have heard from other artists that I've interviewed, and they tell me that yeah, if you put too much out at the same time, it
Right.
gets even though people want to hear more, it'll that
Yeah.
that track that you're focusing on will get lost, or it could get lost.
That's
You
right.
know, so that does make sense. Um, what's the energy like being on stage together? And then you look to your left, there's your brother. You look to your right, there's your brother. What's that like?
Oh man, it's unlike anything else, man. I've performed on a lot of stages, and my brother has performed maybe on triple more than stages. But there's nothing like having your own blood next to you because our energy just man gets together, and it just makes one big explosion.
Now in Calle Ocho, we had our dad playing
Yeah,
congas, we had Frank Lords on the timbales, and we had our kids on stage and our
all
nieces
with mask on.
that's going dancing and having a blast.
Now, how old are your kids?
12-year-old boys.
They're both 12.
Really? How
Yeah,
cool is that?
yeah. Our
Now,
older brother, we're actually man three brothers.
uh,
I'm the middle brother. Our older brother also has got a boy that same age.
no way.
Yeah,
Just
we all
months
Wow.
had boys
apart,
the
we
same
had
year.
them.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Now, are your boys? Are they into the music too? I mean, obviously you brought them on stage, but are they into it? Are they planning? Is there any plans on getting
Oh,
them
big time.
involved?
Big time. My son even comes out on my Nervous Records release, Hijo de Chango. He comes out in the very beginning.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son plays drums in his school band, and yeah, they just got it in their blood.
Man, that's awesome. What's been the your craziest live performance moment?
Well, with Phantom Force, we've only had one performance. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
for,
it
Which is
was
for
the
which
me,
is a
it's
Coyote.
Calle.
yeah.
Yeah.
But separately, I could say one of the biggest shows I think I ever did, which my mind was blown, was in Amsterdam in one of the festivals. It's called Lowlands Festival.
What about you, Robbie?
My show was when I was in a punk band, and it was at the legendary Churchill's, man, in Miami. And there was a bunch of people, man, a bunch of crowd. My brother was there. Actually, my parents were there. There was one crazy drunk guy that just wanted to get crazy and go around
Pushing
the
women.
mosh. And he made the mistake of bumping into my mom, and we all, man, even me on stage, I dropped the mic and we all pounded this guy. And then the cops came, but we had a camera doing a video and we didn't stop the video, man. We filmed the police cars, so that was pretty cool.
Carla, and who were you with when you did that? Who were you performing with?
I was the lead singer of a band called Music as a Weapon, and we toured in the Netherlands for about like 5 years. Every summer we would go there and play all these different festivals and different venues, and we played a lot of legendary places that it was just amazing. What a great experience.
What does fan support mean to you personally?
It means a lot because without the fans, you're nothing. You're just
Exactly, man. It means everything to us.
yeah, you're just another artist trying to make it, and this is the hardest business in the world. So, but like I said, when it's in your blood, there's nothing you could do about it. You just got to keep going, no matter how old you are or whatever. Music is ageless.
What's your dream venue or festival to perform at?
I will love me myself. There's a couple. There's Ultra Music Festival in Miami or in Japan, and there's also the Tomorrowlands that every year they do it in a different country. If it's my Switzerland or Spain or whatnot, but it would be my Tomorrowland and Ultra Music Fest.
I would say the same.
Yeah.
And Ultra is the one that's performed next to Bayside, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, Ultra, yeah. Ultra is just not in Miami. Ultra does, like I said, Japan. They do Spain. They're worldwide.
But
But
to play
the
the one in
Miami one
Miami,
is
yeah,
yeah, the Miami one is huge, but they're huge everywhere. And I would love to get on that Ultra train and go perform wherever they're at.
If you could tour with any artist alive or dead, who would that be?
I would tour with BTSM. They're the Black Tiger, Sex Machine, and they're one of the biggest electronic dance groups out there right now. These guys are worldwide, and I would love to tour with BTSM.
I would bring the Prodigy. I would bring Keith Flint back to life
Oh yeah,
and go on tour with the Prodigy.
yeah.
Um, what sacrifice have you had to make to chase this music dream of working together as Fantom Force?
Let me see. Not too much has been sacrificed to work together, but to just do music. Period.
Yeah.
You have to sacrifice pretty much everything.
Yeah.
I've lost jobs, girlfriends, you name it, and just to keep chasing the dream. And I've never stopped. Only paused for a short time when I was going through a rough time in life, but I've always just kept that pursuit going.
Yeah. The sacrifice I made uh, right before we got together, I was in a pretty bad car accident, so I took
Oh wow.
about a year off because I couldn't work, and then that's when my brother, when I was getting better and my health was almost back to 100%, that's when I moved with my brother to North Carolina because we've been talking about getting together to do music, and I had the opportunity. I took time off. Actually, I took a couple years off, and I moved up there. Which was hard because my boy lives in Miami here with his mom. But I would every other weekend or one week in a month, I would go back down to Miami to spend time with my son. But that was it on
Uh-huh.
my sacrifice.
And now you're fully healthy, right?
Most definitely, I'm ready to go.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Uh, have there been moments where you've doubted it all musically?
Absolutely, bro.
absolutely.
Plenty of moments where you just it's hard to keep the fire burning, you know. So yeah, we're human, so we go through those ups and downs. But having faith in what you do, having faith in God, and being powerful is what we're all about.
Yeah,
And that's what I'm assuming that's what gets you going. That's what relights that fire, that flame, right?
most
Yeah, because
That faith.
music is very spiritual, man, and when you're tapped into that, it gives you that power that you need to keep going.
And as you just mentioned, having faith in God. What does your prayer life look like, and what do you
I
guys?
I don't really like to talk about my personal stuff, but let's just say I have a lot of faith.
Good, good,
yeah,
good.
me too. Me too. I'm very spiritual. Yeah, yeah. Let's say that we're very spiritual people, and we believe.
Good, good, good. That's awesome, man. Um, what does success actually mean to you, or what would that look like?
That would look like a lot of giving back and helping others out. Um, that's what it would look like for me. I would really try to help the unfortunate and any kids out there that don't have families. And so if there was like money to be made or some way to give back to them, I would always give back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For me, is that as well too, and I just want people to enjoy what we do for them. That'll be my happiness.
Man, that's good. Is all this about fame, impact, legacy, or all three?
All three, I would
All
say.
three, man.
To
All
leave a
three.
legacy behind would be incredible. To leave another little mark on the world of music. I've been through so many trials and tribulations, signing record deals, touring with these amazing bands, to getting dropped from record labels, and then it's one hell of a roller coaster ride. And that's one thing that my old best friend, may he rest in peace, was Eric Thompson, or Eric Tallman, from the lead singer of Erotic Exotic. Um, he took me under his wing and he taught me so much. And he took me out of a lot of bad shit. But once I became a musician and was able to join the band, he said, "Welcome to the band, kid. You're in for one hell of a roller coaster ride." And boy, was he right.
Yeah.
What a tough loss that was, Eric.
Oh,
With
yeah.
such an
I
amazing
was
talent, such
I
amazing
was there
voice.
was there. He passed away right in front of me. So
Oh
I
man,
was very traumatized for many years, and it still hurts me till this day. But just back here behind me, there's a picture of him, and my son knows who he is. And anyone that comes here, I talk about him and show their music all the time.
I mean, erotic exotic is legendary. I mean, without erotic exotic, we won't have a lot of songs, a lot of
Without Erotic
musicians.
Exotic, I wouldn't be a musician.
There you go.
So I give my brother Al Perez, I love him to death, and Johnny, and everyone else in the band. I love all those guys.
As a matter of fact, I hit Al recently, and he's going to be on the show in season 4.
Nice.
Al, looking forward to you be on the show, bro.
Looking
Yeah,
forward.
Al was taking erotic exotic and taking it. He's
Yeah,
continued the legacy and honor of Eric, and yeah,
I've
God
actually
bless Al.
I was lucky enough to perform with Erotic Exotic several shows. So I played percussion and I did backup vocals for
Oh, love it, man. That's
them.
awesome.
Yeah.
Um, if one day people tell your story, what do you hope they say individually and as a group?
I said, bro,
Uh,
those guys were badass.
yeah. Hopefully they say really good things about me. Well, I always try to put the good vibe out there and help others when I can, and always try to bring that positive attitude. So I'm hoping that I would be remembered for that.
Me as well.
Why is now the right time for people to discover Phantom Force?
Because it's a lot of fucked up things going on. Oops, sorry. There's a lot of messed up things going on in the world, and what a better way to escape to just get on the dance floor and dance your ass off.
Yeah, that's all we want is to bring joy to people and just have them come out to our show and just love our music and enjoy and dance their asses off.
And I think they will, man. I mean, how can you not dance to that music? Whether you're, let me tell you something. Whether you dance or not, how can you not?
Exactly.
Yeah, especially that remix that George Ojeda did makes you
Oh
want
yeah.
to move and groove. And the other song that we did for, well, we helped with for Dustune, The Truth, another awesome track.
I love that track.
Yeah, that was a track that was George's track, and he sent it to us, and we worked on it. Then we sent it back to him, and back and forth, and man, it came out awesome.
Yeah, yeah, I loved it.
And what
Who
was the
sings
name
in that
of
song?
the rapper guy? He was so good too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm mainly the vocalist of the song,
Okay.
but yeah, we had the MC on there, and he did his little rap part. But
Awesome.
man, yeah, the writing was done by me, and the vocals as well too. Like the chants, man, the truth were me and my brother. But the choruses and the verses were all done by me. Yeah, I had a blast doing it because I've been inspired, man, all my life by like my TKA, Johnny O, George Lamont. I mean, the names go on. So I really was inspired doing that song.
Yeah, I felt a little freestyle,
Yeah,
electro funk. It was a little bit of rave in that song. It was a little bit of mix, like what you guys said earlier.
yeah,
It was you
Yeah,
felt a little bit of everything, and you get to enjoy it all.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's another great track, man. I was really proud of that song.
Let's have a little bit of fun, rapid fire here. Who's more competitive between the two?
Probably him because he was the sports guy in the family.
Yeah,
Really, what you do?
I played all sports. Baseball, basketball, my tackle football,
Football.
Well,
and
well,
my brother was a martial artist. I was into sports and he was into martial arts.
and being raised in Miami or South Florida, you probably play tackle football on the street.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
Goodlett Park, baby.
Yeah,
Yep, yep,
yeah,
yep, yep.
yeah.
We all got the scars to prove
You
it.
got the
Yeah.
scars to show it. Yeah.
Once I started playing percussion, I said that's it, no more, because I messed up a bunch of my fingers one time, and I'm like, if I can't play congas, I'm not happy. So yeah,
Yeah.
no map on me.
What martial arts did you do, Kala?
I am a fourth degree black belt in Aikido, and I'm a first degree black belt in Kempo Karate.
Wow, don't mess with Kala Droid. Okay.
That's right.
Now, let me ask, does that help you with your dancing, or did the dancing help out with that?
Oh, totally, bro. Since I was a kid, when I was a break dancer, I used to do a lot of popping, locking, and I used to mix my martial arts with my dancing, and I still do till this day.
Oh man, that's cool, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We used to walk around the neighborhood with the big piece of cardboard with the boom box, and stop at every corner and do our break.
That's right. I was in a crew called the Soul Sonic Smurfs.
Yeah.
I was like 8 years old or something,
Yeah.
but I used to do windmills and head spins. So
Yeah.
my brother taught me all my stuff.
Yeah.
Who takes longer to get ready?
Actually, we're both really fast when it comes
Yeah.
to
Really?
Yeah, we're both really fast. We came out like our dad, man.
We're like, if you notice, we weren't late today.
Yeah. Not at all.
Favorite artist of all time?
Ugh.
Wow, that's a hard one, but I've been on a tip. We were lucky enough to see him in 1984 on the Victory Tour, so I gotta say Michael Jackson. I still have the program from when we went on that show.
Wow.
We went, the three of us, three brothers and my dad.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, it's man a lot of various artists, but man, I love Kiss, and you know I've been to a couple of Kiss concerts, and Kiss was a big part of us growing up as well too. We were
Big
huge
time.
Kiss fans.
Also, Elvis Presley is a
Oh
huge
yeah.
influence. Our mom turned us on to Elvis, and our dad loved Elvis. So, till this day, my son loves Elvis now.
Yeah.
My son loves Elvis.
Yeah. I
I
love
mean,
that.
Elvis is legendary. Obviously, did you guys watch the Michael film?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was amazing.
That was great, man.
Oh man, that was good
That
yeah,
kid did a great job playing his uncle.
Oh
did a good
man, that
job.
kid killed it.
I personally don't believe all the bullshit and child molestation. All I think
No,
Michael Jackson was a good man, and they would just set him up. He put himself in a very powerful position when he bought the Sony catalog, all the Beatles songs and all that. And yeah, man. And unfortunately, like Elvis too, the prescription pills and the drugs and that shit is just no good.
no,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not. It's not. But the film, great film.
Oh yeah.
Same thing with the Elvis film.
Oh yeah.
The Elvis
Amazing.
film was a great
Yeah,
film.
he did a
So
great job, man. He did a really
yes,
good job.
they both did.
Yeah.
Favorite album ever?
Man, that's a hard one. It's so hard to do that because there's so many amazing records out there.
Which is the
Yeah.
first one that comes to mind?
I
First one
would
that comes
say
to
Mine
mind.
is man, Led Zeppelin's first album.
I would say Michael Jackson Thriller.
Favorite movie?
Mine is The Warriors.
Star Wars.
Oh, you're a Star Wars fan, huh?
Oh, we're
Big
both
time.
huge Star Wars fans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I like the original three, which turned out to be part 4, 5, and 6.
Uh-huh.
Y de ahí para afuera. I was never really into it. Para que tú veas. I
Oh,
like that. I said I like the original 3.
yeah. Oh, so
Um,
then you ain't into man The Mandalorian?
I haven't seen it. I have
Oh
to give it.
my
I
god,
have to try it, but I have not seen it. To be totally honest with you.
dude, it's a must try, man. It's a must try. I
Oh,
will.
míralo ahí.
Yeah, yeah, he's got the Mando right there.
I made this too.
No, really?
Yeah.
If Fantom Force had a movie, who will play you guys?
That's a good one. I'm not sure, man. I don't
I
know,
think-
man.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And mine will be Stallone, the Tulsa King.
Actually, if I better head it was still alive, I'd
Oh.
do it.
Yeah.
I'm about to hit it. Wow. Man, I used to love I'm about to hit it.
Know that there's an Abarejere like expo going on here now in Bird Road in
Really?
my tropical park. They have like a film of him going on. It's like a tribute to him. My brother used to have the doll, the Abarejere doll.
That's right.
Yeah.
One of my closest friends, one of my oldest friends, he used to have the albums.
Yeah. My dad had all the albums as well too, so we listened to him growing up.
How long is the about a head thing going on for?
I don't know. I was just in Bird Road the other days, and I saw like a huge thing going on. So man, I got to do some more investigation on that.
Bro, I recently found out some cool stuff about Abarejere, and I didn't know that he owned a record label, and he whatchamacallit, he discovered a lot of artists, and Willie Chirino being one of them.
Wow.
Really? I did
Yeah,
not know that.
I did
Yeah,
not
look
know
it up,
that.
bro.
That's awesome.
The guy was
Yeah.
a mogul, Abarejere, and he signed a bunch of old school Cuban artists.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow. One word to describe your brother.
Which one, me or him?
Either one.
Well, my brother, like I said, he's a great father, musical wizard, and a great inspiration.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
One word to describe Fantom Force.
Awesome.
Outer space, man. I know that's 2 words.
All right, what's next for Fantom Force? I know you guys said that you guys are coming out with Bond and Groove in a couple of weeks. What's next what's next after that?
Probably gonna shoot a video, and like I said, we have a couple other tracks, and we've been. I went down to Miami for Miami Music Week, and I got super inspired by some DJs there, and I came back and started writing a song. So we're working on maybe some dance stuff coming out later in the future.
What should fans be excited for the rest of this year?
New music.
All the new stuff that we'll be releasing, hopefully some new songs and new video as well.
Where can people follow you or support you?
You can go to our website is phantomforce.space, or go to Destune Records and or their YouTube page, and you can follow us there for sure.
Final message to everybody supporting the journey. Any final message for those listening or watching this episode?
Stay tuned, boppers. Stay tuned.
Thank you very much for everybody. We're sending out nothing but much love and good positive energy out there. And we just want to do some amazing shows and make everyone dance and laugh. And to everybody, take care of each other and love each other, because that's the only way humankind is going to make it.
Yeah. Folks, make sure you guys follow these guys. Follow them on Instagram. Follow them on YouTube, Spotify. All right. You guys can listen to. Anywhere you guys listen to your music, check them out. Every version of their songs are on Spotify and YouTube. Destiny Records YouTube channel, their channel. And guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe to this channel, The Bald Guy Show, where we gonna have some more people, more artists, singers. We have several people coming up in the next few weeks. Jameson Zayas is going to be on next week. The week after, I have Mike Hodges. The week after that, I'm very excited. I have MMA Venezolana fighter Eunice Dubeng is going to be on the show. All right. Knockout specialist. So, man, we have the Bald Guy Show has some pretty cool guests coming up besides Fantom Force. Make sure, guys, to tune in. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, bro. Thanks for having us, Bald Guy. We love you. And much
thank you, brother.
Love you. Don't go anywhere.